the final table in the kitchen table. What do we have here? Nita Baker. If you want to hear somebody who can sing, she really got the feel and the soul, which is all part of the training. Anyway, the name of the show is... Get this going over here, you guys. Take the glasses off. I want to welcome everybody from the groups. The name of the show is Take Your Best Trades Only. And that's why this song is Anita Baker, giving you the best that I got. That's what you want to do. Listen to this Anita sing. This is something unbelievable, you guys. Anyway, here we go. I'm telling you now that I made it out of giving you the best that I got. And that's what you guys want to do. You want to give the best that you got, which is make the best trade. So let's get this going over here. Okay. Alright, you guys, here we go. Anyway, first of all, let me give you a little introduction. You know, I see so many of you charting away, trading every day the same thing over and over, or the ES or the NQ. You're focusing on one thing, and when I'm telling you, there's no way you're making the best trade. You're making some trade based on your chart. Hit some line, hit some support, hit some VWAP or whatever these things are called, the lines. But believe me, there's no way you're making your best trade if you're trading every day. In your mind, you might think you're making the best trade. So the question is, how do I know if I'm making the best trade? And I'm telling you guys, you gotta know before, not the result. You gotta know before that this is the best trade. And if you don't know, it really shows you don't know what the hell you're doing. You know, just because your chart says it's a buy here or a sell here doesn't mean it's the best trade. There's not a correlation. As I said, you have to have direction, pick that. And I kind of like to use the example of poker. You know, playing a poker example. You know, because you have the best hands, and really, you're supposed to have the patience to play the best hands. Now, of course, if you're a real pro, you can play some of the garbage hands. No different than the trading. If you know how to throw these bad, you can take some chance in your trades too. But you got to know how to throw them away. You can't handle them all the same. You've got to know what is the best trade. No different than it's so simple. Pair of aces, pair of kings, ace king in the poker for you poker players. I use that as an example because it's really about that. In fact, there's books, charts, even in the thumbnail they show what are the best hands in poker. And it's the same thing. I rate all my trades this way. I don't have so many. As you guys know, I watch reversals and gaps. That's just me. It doesn't matter this or what you do, but you better know your best trade and only make the best trade. Look, I want to say, our friend here in one of the groups is, I'll tell his name, Mike. I'll even mention his last name, Mike Tedeschi, who I really feel, he is making his best trade. Maybe from his journaling, he knows, just like in the poker. I know he has a strong poker background. When he makes a trade, no different than me. He's only making his best trade based on all his journaling that we all kind of joke around about, but that's the fact of the matter is, I'm sure he's making his best trade. Maybe Mike, you can comment about that. That you are. I really believe that you are, and you're making it every time. In fact, if you don't, you have the patience, no different than sitting at the poker table waiting for the good cards. And here in the trading, we don't have you're not forced to bet like in the poker. If you're playing a tournament, in a cash game, it has some blinds, things like that. You're forced to play. You just can't wait, or everybody would be waiting for the best hand. There'd be no game. But here in the trading, we can wait for the best trade, you guys. But the question is, do you guys know what the best trade is? That's what the whole thing is about, this video. Is, again, take your best trades only. Let's see, so the last thing I want to mention, really pretty much in conclusion, look, I get criticized because I don't make so many trades. I'm not an active trader like most of you, but I'm looking for the few. I'm really taking the best trade. Whether it works or not is irrelevant. I know when I push that button, right, that I'm making the best trade. I don't let the outcome dictate it. And this, no different than our friend Mike from his journaling or my experience, same thing. I know, and this is what I'm trying to tell you guys, you want to make your best trade, and you better know what the hell it is. And this takes, listen, this takes patience and discipline to wait for that trade. If you do not, you could be your best setup, because we know not all. You can't say to me, I won't believe you. Say, PK, all my trades are the same. I don't believe it. We all have our favorites. Right or wrong, we have our favorites. And I'm telling you, make your favorite one. Don't do trade B, C, D. Just play your A game. They say this is a really common thing. So you gotta have patience, you gotta have discipline in trading. And the other thing is, to wrap this thing up, I wanna say, let the best trade, they come to you. You don't have to go searching. It's no different than picking up the cards and, wow, I got a pair of aces, or something great. It just comes to you out of nowhere. If you just have the patience and discipline. Anyway, it's PK. Let's go with a little bit of Anita here, the intro. So listen, please make your best trade. Your best trades only, and your results will improve. So I want to wish everybody make some money. That's what it's all about. It's PK with Out of the Box and making your best trades only. Don't forget that. Ciao, you guys.
They don't bother me, so I'm gonna keep on.